Alright everyone, welcome back again to more Steins Gate. With the main characters trying to figure out what's going on with this little microwave time machine of theirs, the mystery deepens even further. So that's what we're here to figure out right now, and that's what we're going to do. So if anything else, I hope you all continue to enjoy. Thank you again for the love and support, and let's continue on. Alright everyone, welcome back again.
奴らは世界を滅ぼそうとしている。ああ、ミニブラックホールによってだ。だが、もしもその技術を俺たちが横取りすることができたらどうかな。当然だ。俺は誰だと思っている。すべてはシュタインズゲートの選択だよ。エル・プサイ・コングルー。
I put away my phone, then turned to find Dadu giving me an exasperated look.
お前は一体誰と戦っているんだ？
誰よ。俺たちのやるべきことは一つだ。
やるべきこと？なんぞ。
なんぞではない。引き返すな。そこは全てを組んでにやりと笑うのだ。でないとスーパーハッカーらしくないだろうが。
I want him to say something like, well, why the hell not? So what's in it for me? And then we continue like this, grinning slyly the whole time. Me, a week's worth of potato chips. Daru, 10 days. Me, you sure are a glutton. The diet makes you a hungry man. Deal, get started. You got it, boss. Or something like that. Yep, a real cool conversation. But the real world Daru just purses his lips.
オカリンはいつも説明不足なんだっつーの。かっこつけるより先に分かるように話してくれ。
Work with me here.
お前はスーパーハッカーだ。
ハカーって言うな。せめてハッカーにして。
あとは分かるな。
See where I'm going with this?
いや全然。
セルンにハッキングしろ。
Daru stares at me in disbelief.
それはひょっとしてギャグで言っているのか？
ダル、お前ならできる。奴らの悪事を暴き、タイムマシンについてのヒントを手に入れろ。
悪事ってオカリンの妄想だろ
う。電話レンジカッコ仮をタイムマシンとして使えるようにするか、このままただの打作としてラボの倉庫で眠らせることになるか、今が分岐点だ。
マジで言ってんの？
俺はいつでもマジである。
I look Daru straight in the eye as I answer. Looks like I made him understand my position. Daru sweeps the garbage off his desk and sits up straight.
どうなっても知らないぜ。
Suddenly, Daru is bursting with energy. It's like his earlier lethargy was a lie.
交渉成立だ。すぐ取り掛かってくれ。
うはっ、みなぎってきた。
報酬のポテチ1週間分はスイスの銀行に振り込んでおく。
Swiss bank account. Daru doesn't respond. He's already in deep concentration.
じゃあ、俺は寝る。あとは任せた。
I lie down on the sofa and let the clacking of Daru's keyboard lull me to sleep. I wake up to the twilight sun streaming in through the window. And I got mail. Hold on a second. Is it by, Oh, it's not Shining Finger this time. It's Ferris. Kiyoma, when operating in the mundane world, you're supposed to be discreet, yeah. You don't want them to notice you. Remember, the summoning has taken 2,000 years to prepare. If it fails, everything will be ruined. Although I suppose that might make things interesting, yeah. Okay. Watch Daru really did hack into Sern, and we're gonna be in trouble. A refreshing breeze blows in, softly brushing my cheek. That is exactly where I left him before I fell asleep. He's sitting exactly the same position. Not much has changed besides his typing speed. Oh, and now he's muttering to himself. I guess he hasn't had any success at hacking yet. Look around the room, but I can't find Mayuri. Maybe she's not coming in today. I guess free-related grudges really do run deep. I stand up and stretch. I don't want to bother Daru, so I don't say anything to him. take a cold Dr. P out of the fridge and quench my thirst. Then I throw myself back down to the sofa and start browsing ad channel on my phone. And while perfect timing, Titer is currently posting in the thread. Alright, John Titer. The Everett Wheeler model is correct. Please look it up to learn more. It seems you're still clinging to preconceived notions of time. Time does not simply run from past to future like a car on a one-way street. To be more specific, the laws of causality do not allow contradictions to occur. If the result of an event, the effect is changed. The event itself, the cause, also the changes to prevent a paradox. That's why there are so few people who can observe changes in the divergence. Divergence being the world line's percent difference from the standard. Okay. Die troll, you claim to be a time traveler without any proof. Stock trends please, I'm counting on you, Mr. Time Traveler. If you can't observe changes in the divergence, then how can you possibly measure it? Oh, I know, your time machine has a magical device that measures it for you. LOL, LOL, LOL. Oh, and you still haven't explained how a research institution conquers the world. Details. Oh no, humanity is doomed. What has science done? News responding seriously to a troll thread. This Titer guy's a troll. And then here's our response. Don't you people have anything to offer besides insults? How about contributing to the discussion, plebeian scum? If you assume that time doesn't flow in a straight line, then the idea of time travel is much easier to swallow. In such a scenario, a time machine traveling to the past doesn't need to fight against the flow of time. I say Titer's points have merit. By the way, Titer, I'd like to know more about Sern. What can you tell us about the current activities? Tell me which horse wins the next Emperor's Cup. I'll bet my entire life savings. Basically, that means parallel worlds. What's with all the stupid name tags? This Hoenn Kiyoma is more annoying than Titer. You call yourself John Titer, but you're fluent in Japanese. Writing in English could at least make it seem more realistic. You can't do English, can you? Can I ask you a favor, Titer-san? My mom died last year in the Shibuya earthquake. If I stop my mom from leaving home, then can I undo her death? So please lend me your time machine. And then Kuri Gohan and Kamehameha. You're gonna believe this time traveler without any proof? Are you an idiot? And John Titer responds again. No one seems particularly interested in what I said about time not flowing in a single direction. That's proof that your preconceptions are deeply ingrained. Honestly, it bothers me that you simply accept it as truth. I'm starting to understand why Sern was able to take over so easily. Whenever a major event causes divergence to change, the timeline is reconstructed to prevent paradoxes from occurring. For example, let's say that a major event causes this world line to diverge into a new world line, call it World Line B. On World Line B, I'm afraid to say Ad Channel never existed. As the timeline is reconstructed, all of your memories of reading and posting on Ad Channel will disappear, to be replaced by memories of you doing something else. In other words, by changing the present, you change the past. I wrote about Sern yesterday. The only other thing I can say is that you must not believe their lies. They have already succeeded at creating micro black holes. Wait, hold on. Check. Okay, there you go. My response to Kuri Gohan. I desire only to quench my intellectual thirst. Unlike you close-minded fools, I will reserve judgment until I've heard all of what Titer has to say. And then I will make contact with Titer and acquire his time machine for myself. The great scientist Hoenn Kiyoma will have the last laugh. Suck it, sleazebags. You know what would be funny? If all this time John Titer is Rintaro from the future. Tell me the stock prices are freaking die. I won't believe you until you tell me. That's not reconstructing the world, you idiot. That's altering people's memories. Why if I click this? Oh, I can't. Alright. Who the hell can alter the memories of nearly 6.7 billion people? Do you even realize how stupid that sounds? I think I would have noticed if someone went and screwed with my brain. And what does any of that have to do with the many worlds interpretation? Do some research. Micro black holes. LOL, LOL. Wait, the future's wasteland. That means I can be a road warrior and ride a mod buggy, right? I'm gonna go get me a mohawk. Anyone know where I can buy spiked shoulder pads? Excuse me. Anonymous responded with, I checked Cern's homepage. It says they've been experimenting since 2009. Can they really make black holes? What the hell's gonna happen? Does Titer have a mohawk? God, that's effing moe. Are you implying our brains make the world? Are you saying the universe is a giant tree and we're the branches or something? That's some Ava level BS right there. Go back to 2036. John Titer responds again. Is this how you reply to a specific person? Thank you for showing me. Reconstruction of the timeline and alteration of people's memories. I think they essentially the same thing. Why are you so intent on saying they're different? With a few exceptions, nobody can keep their memories across world lines. They are reconstructed along with everything else when divergence changes. What's a road warrior? I'm immersed in my heated internet argument when an unfamiliar voice interrupts me. The door opens and a girl peeks inside. I recognize her. It's the girl I met yesterday at the Brawn Tube workshop.
どうも、ブラウン管工房です。
When our eyes meet, she smiles.
修理頼まれてたテレビ、直ったよ。引き取りに来てくんない？
Dadu's typing gets even faster. Looks like he's in the zone. It'd be a bad idea to disturb him with our voices. I nod to the girl and hurry outside.
なんでコソコソしてんの？
What was this girl's name again? I think it was something like Aruma or Amore. Oh, right. Amane Suzuha.
今我が相棒である天才が重要なミッションを遂行中なのだ。邪魔をしたくない。
ふーん。君たちって何してる人？
前も言ったはずだ。俺たちの秘密に踏み込めば貴様も危険に巻き込まれる可能性があると。
未来ガジェット研究所って言うんだよね。
なぜ知っている？俺は説明した覚えはないぞ。まさか貴様機関のスパイ？
I raise my guard and spring into praying mantis stance. But Suzuha just stares blankly.
下のポストにそう書いてあった。
そうか。
I lower my guard. Why didn't you just say so?
知られたからにはしょうがない。簡単に説明しておこう。ただしこれは他言無用だ。
Suzuha nods firmly. Is it just me or are her eyes gleaming?
我ら未来ガジェット研究所は世界を影から操る闇の機関に対抗し、その支配構造を破壊するために活動しているのだ。ふーははは
へえ。その闇の機関ってセルン？
Oh, she is perceptive.
そうだが。
おお、やっぱそうなの？あいつら抱きすべき連中だよね。
She nods to herself for some reason. And contemptible. I thought I was the only one who uses words like that in a normal conversation.
なぜ俺たちが今まさにセルンにハッキング中だと知っている？
You dummy.
ハッキング中なの？今？
Me and my big mouth.
いいからこちらの質問に答えろ。なぜ俺たちとセルンの関係を知っている？
You just told her, dude.
ああ、それは。いやー、実は昼間話し声を聞いちゃってさ、ここに立つと窓から聞こえてくるわけ。
Ah, she was eavesdropping. The window. Come to think of it, it was open and Dadu and I were talking loudly. But can you really hear us from here? I look up to the second floor. The window's still fully open, but I can't hear a thing. I guess Dadu's working quietly. I look down. There's an unfamiliar bicycle parked in front of the Brown Tube's workshop. One of those mountain bikes. Its frame is all sparkly, its tires mostly clean. It's probably new. It looks pretty fast, but whose is it?
私、昨日からここで働き出したんだけど。
Suzuha opens the Brown Tube workshop door with a wry smile.
これが予想以上に暇でさ、今日だけで 4,5 回は外に出たね。客来ないかなーって店の前で索敵しちゃったね。
Reconnoiter. Now there's a word you don't hear in a casual conversation. I'm pretty sure it means to perform reconnaissance, to scout an area and gather intelligence. Is she some kind of secret agent? I follow Suzuha Suzuha into the store.
その時に2階から君たちの話し声が聞こえちゃったわけよ。気になってついネットで調べちゃった。セルンの黒い噂についてもバッチリ知ってるよ。
Damn, we were careless. Looks like we need to close that window when we discuss sensitive matters from now on. But if we do that, the lab will turn to a scorching hell. Damned if I do, damned if I don't.
とにかく絶対に他言無用だぞ。
Or else men in black will raid us.
あ、うんうん、わかった。これでも口は硬いから任せといて。
Suzuha grins and thumps her chest confidently. All is quiet inside the Braun Tube's workshop. That gigantic TV isn't on. Mr. Braun's not here either.
店長はどこへ？
たった今、君のテレビの修理が終わって出てったよ。
He probably went to see the chipmunk. He disappears during business hours every now and then. Whenever I ask him where he's going, he always says something like, I'm picking up my beloved daughter up from school, or my beloved daughter has a cold with a huge grin on his face. He dotes on her too much. Probably just annoys her. Anyway, just how irresponsible can you be to neglect work to see your daughter? He used to put a back soon sign on the door whenever he left, but now he has Suzuha to take care of things while he's gone.
つうわけで、直ったテレビはこれね。
Suzuha lightly taps the TV on the counter.
お代は1000円でいいってさ。
Damn, manager. Bet he gave it to us just so you could charge repair fees. I reluctantly take a bill out of my wallet and hand it to Suzuha. She takes out a receipt. Apparently, it was already written out.
毎度あり。じゃあ、持ってっていいよ。
まさか一人で持っていけと？
え？違うの？持ってきた時も一人だったんでしょ？
Don't you know it takes 10 times more effort to go up the stairs and then down? Defying gravity is no easy task, woman.
手伝ってもいいけど。そっか。もう力仕事も女がやる時代か。
She mutters, her tone pensive. How sarcastic of her. I got an email again. Oh, Luca. I baked cookies today. I had everyone in my family eat some and got their seal of approval. Would it be okay if I bake some of your lab friends, Master? Oh, and would it be great if you could teach me some more techniques with Samidare whenever you have time? P.S. I managed 10 practice swings today. How very noble of you, Lukako.
誰も貴様に手伝ってもらおうなどとは思っていない。というより、貴様のような女子に手伝ってもらうことなど、この俺のプライドが許さん。
おお、
Applause.
今の男らしいじゃん。私惚れちゃうかも。
騙されるものか。貴様、嘘をついているな。
なんで嘘って思うの？
それはこの俺の能力の一つ、カラーリングジェントルマンが反応したから。
Coloring gentlemen? This power allows me to see through lies. Liars appear to glow red. Then they die. What?
能力？
Suzuha's eyes pop, but then she clears her throat as if to hide her surprise.
それって超能力的なもの？
When I nod, she whispers into my ear.
あのさ、君みたいな能力者って他にもあまたにいるわけ？
いるわけがなかろう。この俺がスペシャルなのだ。
I thrust my chest out as far as possible. Wow, excuse me. To display my majesty.
そっか、あまたにはいないのか。びっくりした。でもいるって時点ですごいな。やっぱセルンのせいで退化したのかな。
So, she's a time traveler too? After muttering some nonsense to herself, she finally nods in understanding.
でもさ、戦闘になれば相手の嘘を見抜く力なんて意味なくない？ やっぱ 1000m 級の長距離狙撃を命中させられるとか、いかに効率よく相手の関節決められるかとかの方が重要だと思うな。
What the hell is she talking about? Is she a survival game otaku? No, wait, don't tell me.
貴様、さては機関のヒットマンだな。ミス・ゴルゴというコードネームで呼ばれているだろう。誰に雇われた？
いや、誰にも雇われてないし。っていうか、ゴルゴって何？
She's tried to gloss things over with an insincere smile. Her confusion is suspicious. That reminds me, I think I remember her saying some awfully disturbing things when we first met yesterday.
ちなみにさ、君の能力って他にもあるの？
あったとしても、俺を殺しに来たヒットマンに教えるものか。
君を殺しなんてしないってば。
己の能力を他人に教えるなど自殺行為にも程がある。力は秘めたるもの。相手に悟られぬよう使ってこそ初めて最大限の効果を得られるのだ。
Then you shouldn't have told her you were a quote-unquote esper.
ケチ。
Meanie.
何とでも言え。
Burning tension runs between us. Our eyes meet, invisible sparks scatter. Again? Unpopular today, huh? Oh, shining finger. Okabe-kun, I want you to reply to me already. I've been waiting, you know, and please tell me the super hacker's address when you can. If we don't get cracking, someone else might get to the IBM 5100 first. Moeka. And then an email arrives to break the stalemate. I turn my attention away from Susuha. This ringtone is starting to piss me off. It's most likely from the male demon. Shining finger. I can tell without even checking. This is getting ridiculous. She's got some stalker qualities and maybe split personalities. I shouldn't have given her my address. Look at Tsusuha and see her lying on the counter. She's playing with something in the palm of her hand. It's like a small metal pin. Anyway, how can she be this lazy on her second day? I love CRTs was a lie too, wasn't it?
なんか渋い顔してるね。死亡通知でも来た？
ああ？
例えだってば。
She was just wondering if I got a death notice? How could you say that with a straight face? And what the hell is a death notice anyway? Do those even exist?
嫌な知らせでもあったのかって聞きたかったわけ。
She might actually be a time traveler then.
似たようなものだ。
I was honestly just thinking that Tsudaverse was a biker suit, but it could actually be something used for, you know, traveling through time. Traveling through the time stream. Whatever you want to call it. This girl is hard to get a handle on. I really shouldn't let my guard down around her.
IBN 5100というレトロ PC にやたら執着している女がいてな。
Susuha leaps up as soon as I speak.
IBN 5100？
知っているのか？
あ、うん。
そうか。IBN 5100の都市伝説は有名だったのか。
Maybe that retro PC is more popular with female otaku than I thought.
そうそう、都市伝説で知った。君はどの程度まで知ってんの？
Oh, nice try.
IBN 5100を実際に探し回ってみたが、結局秋葉にはなかったというオチは知っている。
そっか。そりゃそうだよね。
何か知っている口ぶりだな。
いや、知ってるような知ってないようなって感じかな。私は知らないけど、遠い知り合いが知ってて、それをちらっと聞いたことがあるみたいな。
Another insincere smile. I'm starting to think she's not a very good liar. You can tell she's lying whenever she smiles like that. Sure enough, she doesn't offer any other information. She just keeps that insincere smile plastered on her face.
貴様、 何者
Suzuha falls back down to the counter with a deep sigh. She looks up at me from that position.
IBN5100 についてのさ、興味深い情報教えてあげようと思ったのにな。そんな目で見られたら教える気なくなっちゃった。
そもそも俺は IBN5100 になど興味はない。
I'm more concerned with Sern right now. Solving one of Akiba's mysteries won't change anything about the ruling structure of the world after all.
貴様を信用できる要素が一つもない。その面白い情報が真実であるかどうかもわからない。
うわぁ、そこまで言う？確かに私挙動不審だけどね。じゃあさ、教えないけどヒントだけあげるよ。そんで分かりそうで分からないもどかしさに身もだえちゃえ。実は IBN5100 には隠された機能があるんだよ。
A hidden function. That reminds me. I'm pretty sure that John Titor from 2000 said something like that. I searched through my memories.
確か IBN5100 には独自のプログラミング言語がどうたらこうたら。
嘘！なんで知ってんの？なんで
I only vaguely remembered, but it looks like I hit the mark. I grinned.
能力名サイズハング。俺は貴様の心の内を読み取ることができるのだ。
Okay.
何それ？反則！
For some reason, Suzuha covers her face with both her hands. She opens her fingers just enough to peek at me. That's not enough to escape my power.
すべてはお見通しだ。アマネスズハ。観念するがいい。
とにかく IBN5100 には隠された機能があるの。 AP エリアベーシックが普及する前に書かれた IBN の独自のプログラミング言語も解読できちゃうのってさ、驚愕だと思わない？
Now I remember, John Titor said the same thing in 2000, and right after that, an IBN engineer officially admitted to that function's existence.
今や IBN5100 でしか解読できない失われたプログラミング言語があったりするんだよ。
The reason Titor traveled to 1975 to obtain an IBM 5100 is because he needed that function. Maybe Moeka wants to use it too. Or maybe not. Shining Finger doesn't seem like the type who'd know about that sort of function.
だから IBN5100 ってすっごくレアな PC なの。
While talking, Suzuha keeps dropping her glance at the metal pin in her hand. She rolls it around with her fingers. I guess that's a habit of hers. So the IBN 5100s are super rare. Maybe if I got one, I could sell it for a high price. That could be a good way to raise research funds. But first, I have to deal with Sern. John Titor, life in 2036 is very different from what it is today. Most people live on farms, growing their own food. All forms of commerce and communication are restricted. There's no travel, no internet, no railroad even. Most people never see another town, let alone a city. Science continues to advance, of course, but the vast majority of people do not benefit from progress. Technology belongs only to those chosen by Sern and the Committee of 300. It's very peaceful, at least on the surface. There's none of the conflict you see in this area. Anonymous responds, there's no war? How's that possible? How did Sern resolve the situation in the Middle East? What have you got against world peace? Sounds to me like Cern's doing humanity a favor. This Titor guy stole a time machine from Sern, didn't he? He's a bad guy here. Die in a fire, terrorist scum. John Titor responds, the world in 2036 is governed by Sern. All nations, even America, have disbanded their armies. To put it simply, civilization has returned to an 18th century level of technology and exists under a communist system of government. Except now the system works flawlessly. Ooh, wow. Alright guys, I'm going to end it here for today. Thank you all for watching. When we come back, we're going to continue on with this at-channel conversation and pretty much see it through and see what this whole other chapter is about. So thank you all for watching.